Navigation. So to navigate Maya, we must first take and turn this off. Okay, uncheck this. This will allow me to pull up examples very quickly for you. So, go in here. What that did is, now when I go into polygons and I click on a cube, it actually appears, and before I would have had to click and drag. Okay, so now you get a perfect cube. You notice my cube's black, and yours is probably wireframe. So let me go over the viewport, how to display things in your viewport. First off, 1 through 3 on the keyboard. 1 is hard edge, 2 is proxy, 3 is proxy with no preview. Okay, 1 through 3. 4, 5, and 6, and 7, they deal with 4 is wireframe, 5 is weight shaded, 6 is texturing, and 7 is lights. So if I ever have a light in the scene and it turns black, it's because I have no lights in the scene. We'll go over lights later. So usually 6 on the keyboard is the most important one to new students. Now that we have a cube in the scene, I can teach you navigation. So, if you have a PC, it is Alt on the computer. If you have a Mac, it's Command on the computer. Okay? So, I have a Mac. I'll be saying Command a lot. Just substitute Command with Alt whenever I say Command. So, Command here with the left mouse button will allow you to rotate. Command with the middle mouse button held down allows you to pan. Command with the middle mouse button wheel allows you to zoom. And command with the right mouse button also allows you to zoom, saving you an extra step if you have the third mouse button scroll, because now I only have 2 buttons to worry about, the left and the middle, because the middle also pans and zooms. Incidentally, on a Mac, you must turn on the third mouse button in order for this to work. Make sure it's on button 3, and then it'll function just perfect. Navigating the other windows is the same, except for there is no rotation. So there's only Command, middle mouse button click and hold to pan, and Command scroll to zoom in. A lot of times this will happen to anybody. They'll get zoomed way out. So if anything like that happens, you can go like this. Window, outliner. Here you can find all the objects in your scene. Usually you find an object that you want to focus on, the cube. And over the viewport, if I hit F, it'll bring me back into focus. Each viewport can be set to any kind of mode. So this one's let's say weight shaded with texture. So 6 on the keyboard. That way it can see all the way through it. Alright, so that is navigation in a nutshell. Please go on to the next video where I can kind of show you some of this stuff up at the top of each viewport.